Hey guys, and welcome back to yet again another video. Today we're going to play some Riven in the top lane with the OP setup, which honestly not that many people play with right now, but it's actually really OP. So we're playing with Conqueror, with Triumph, with Alacrity and Last Stand, and we also have the Shield Bash with the second wind up against the Gangplank. And we also combine the second wind with a Doran shield. So what happens... like, every time that Gangplank... he actually died right now. We were fighting a lot around the jungle. Okay, wow. They were actually fighting so much. He has to walk all the way back because he plays Ignite there. Huh. That's not going to be fun for him. But anyways, we have the Doran shield and we have the second wind. And the idea behind this is, like... every time that Gangplank is going to hit his Q on me, or he hits, like, an auto attack, or he hits, like, a barrel on me... every time he does that, I will heal back a very big, like a very big portion amount of health. It's super OP in this matchup and makes the matchup like twice as easy. I will also leave the full build in the description, guys, so definitely make sure to check that out. Alright, we currently have the level 2 already because he's actually been fighting in the jungle. I'm just going to proc the bone plating now and just going to back off after that. You always got to be really careful of fighting your opponent whenever he has bone plating, because if you fight him when he has bone plating, you'll deal less damage. Oh, wow. First game of the day. Oh, wow. That's so awkward. I missed like 2 CS. Okay. They have Olaf, so I got to be really careful here. I just want to reset the lane right now and then immediately place a ward down inside of the jungle. Let's see. There could be a big chance that Olaf could be covering topside at this point. Nice. So as you can see, like, this thing procs the entire time. Every time he hits a Q on us, it's going to proc every time and it's going to heal us back like in insane amounts. His bone plating is currently up right now, so we're gonna have to proc that first. I'm gonna use my third Q for this. There we go. He's not hitting that one. Very good. He's currently out of mana, and the lane is pushing towards me. So I'm going to keep it like this. Okay. I actually want to hit my W, but it will still cool down. Olaf's currently here. We could double cast and kill this guy, actually. Alright, now we got this this lane in the pocket. Like, the lane is currently in a good spot for me. We know that Olaf is down at the moment. Nice. Okay. Like, we knew that Olaf is completely down here because he only has a total of 200 health. If he shows up right now, we could kill him on our tower. Or if he's willing to stay. Okay, now we can go back to base. To be honest, what Gangplank is doing is kind of interesting. Like, playing Ignite top lane, it's super risky in this matchup. Let me quickly buy my item. There we go. I'm just going to sell that one and get this. Now, actually, it might surprise you. Gangplank is playing with Ignite, and you might think, well, this is actually really bad, right? But to be honest, the idea of Gangplank top, like, Gangplank actually beats Riven in the early game, at least in the pre-level 6, depending on what Riven is playing with. So, for instance, if Gangplank plays with Grasp, Gangplank is actually very strong in the pre-6. But then again, if Gangplank plays with Grasp, if we play with Second Wind with Doran Shield in the item, then technically Riven wins again because we have like an insane amount of like sustain now. So it kind of depends on what you're playing with. But anyways, like, the trick of what Gangplank is trying to pull off, it's just not working because he lost the XP at level 1, which is an insane amount. And we also have the sustain set up, so he's not really making a chance up against us at this point. I don't want to push the lane right now because it's actually in a pretty good spot. I'm gonna try to freeze this, but there's too many creeps. I would have to thin it out a little bit. I just want to try to break his bone plating at this point. If I can break his bone plating, all I have to do is just all in this guy with my combo, and that's it. Okay. So the idea here now, if you take a look at the top left, you can see that Gangplank's bone plating is currently up. As long as he has this thing up, we gotta be really careful about all-inning this guy. So what we can do right now, I can try to Q and E up to him and try to hit one single Q, and then simply backing up and wait until I have my combo back up again. That would be the best thing right now. We're gonna do it like this. Do like one combo. Now his thing is on cooldown. Now we can actually fight him within 2 seconds. Let's see if he comes close enough. His bone plating is still on cooldown, so I'm just kind of hoping he's gonna get close to us right now. Otherwise, we can still dive him. Okay, we place a ward down here. There's actually a control ward. We can just take it. We could technically roam mid right now. Alright, we got both kills. Okay, Olaf was coming. I was 2 levels ahead of Olaf. And I was also a decent amount ahead of Gangplank as well. And I know for a fact that if I all-in this Olaf with my Ignite, I could kill him with a single combo really fast before he can pull off his damage. That's pretty much how Olaf works. If he can survive the first combo of Riven, then you can just... He will do no damage. So he came up to me, gave a free kill. We got the Gangplank too, so we bait Gangplank into a fight. And we get both kills. Nice. Now we can actually afford the ghostblade. Very good. I'm just going to keep the control word here. I'm going to leave it with the yellow trinket. So ghostblade is something that I would always recommend going for in most games if you're snowballing. Ghostblade doesn't necessarily help you scaling towards the mid-late game. It's a pretty bad item, to be honest, in late game. You just want to build this if you're snowballing. If you're not snowballing, don't build this item. It's too risky. But it's something that I would recommend at all times if you're getting like a couple kills in lane or you're in like a favorable matchup. It's always good to have. Okay. So we can actually freeze this lane right now. But what we can also do is, like, if he doesn't show up at this point, we can just push it in. And then we can see if we can roam mid lane or getting things done, or maybe diving this guy. I have my ghostblade right now, so all I have to do is just pop it and then just all in this guy. He thinks he might not all in this guy, but I will anyway. So he had the bone plating up right now, and he actually thought that I would proc it first, but the thing is, I have 3 kills right now before that fight. I have my ghostblade. I could literally chase him down throughout the entire lane if we wouldn't kill him on the first combo, on the first attempt, because of the bone plating. So it didn't matter if he had bone plating up or not, it wouldn't save him anyways. So we can take this tower now. We can take the next wave too. Now we can push. There's currently 4 people around bot lane, which is not an issue for me. Alright, man. Wait. Let's see if he comes close. He might think that I'm going back to base right now, but I'm just sitting here. Oh. My ultimate is 40 seconds right now, so I don't have my ultimate at this point. I'm just gonna push it out and then go back to base. Very good. Let's make our way back to base right now. These guys are having a good fight. Let's see if they win. We can just buy the city boots at this point. We're playing with 2 points into AD with 1 in armor. So if we buy Ghostblade with Lucidity boots, we will have the extra cooldown on the flash too, which is really, really nice. Also, the cheapest boots of the game allows us to get the 40% CDR. Really good to get, especially if you're like in the snowballing lane. Lucidity boots actually really good. He's no ward, I think. Oh. Yeah, he's not trying. Even if he were to Q me, he would deal no damage to me. Push that all the way. Just like this.
Choose your own path.
Let's take a look here. He doesn't have a ward at the moment, so he will have to risk it. I'm just going to be very, very patient. He might think that I'm waiting inside of this bush here. Okay. Not a problem. We will push it in and then see if we can roam mid lane instead. We can dive Lux pretty easily, so let's see if we can do that maybe. I don't want to burn my flash though if we happen to try and kill this guy. Just kind of hopping around Lux so that she doesn't actually hit the Q on me. If you're playing as champions like Lux, where she can essentially hit a Q, but you can actually dodge it, you just like you kind of want to walk around your opponent and see if you can dodge it. Usually, it's pretty easy to dodge, because people generally don't expect you to walk around like some crazy guy. Instead of taking the tower right now, we could be sitting between the 2 towers and then catch the gangplank and then get the tower. Chances pretty likely he's going to pass the lane right now. We can just kill him right after. Let's see. Just have to be really patient. I didn't even have to use my ultimate because I'm already too strong with this guy. I'm like literally a 60 CS ahead of this guy. I can use my ultimate for somebody else. Push that all the way. We could technically do the same thing over and over again, but I'm just going to take the tower now and then use that to roam. We will see. Most importantly, we just have to push it out right now and just go back, so we can get the next item. Nice. Let's make our way back to base right now. We're going to be buying the black cleaver and then we will snowball. The laning phase is pretty much done now, and now comes the most fun part of the game. We're going to snowball this. Something I would recommend doing all the time, guys, by the way, in case you're wondering about the full build. I like to go like Ghostblade into Black Cleaver into the Edge of the Night. It's a pretty strong and interesting snowball build. Something that not many people do, but it's really strong. I could ult for this. I could. I got my 2 potions, so I can just heal myself back up right now. Okay. Let's push this all the way out. And then we can see if we can either dive the Gangplank or go mid lane and dive Lux instead. We will see. Just want to push it out right now, most importantly. Okay, we will take the ward here. We will take another plant if it's there. And then we will roam. There's actually no plant to take.
A sword mirrors its owner.
We can try to dive this Olaf. We could try. I think he knows. Okay, we got this guy. We got a kill again. Now we can reset. Nice. We can buy the next item now, which will be the Edge of the Night. Nice. Okay. Pretty much every lane is winning too. Jhin is winning pretty hard. Vladimir is like an ultimate scaling champion, is winning against Lux at the moment. Despite Lux having more kills, we roamed down mid lane. We got a kill on her, so that made her fall behind too. We've also managed to win against Olaf because the moment he came top, we just killed him instantly. So we had like pressure kind of like all around top, mid, and jungle so far. There's like a massive fight here. We can clean it all up here. Yeah, we got this, guys. I'm gonna get the Olaf instead. Nice. Getting a few assists is not a problem. At this point, there's nothing that can go wrong. As long as you don't... as long as you make the right decisions and you don't make a single mistake, there's technically not a way that they can ever come back this game. Just gonna help him a little bit. I can try to walk around this wall here. There's a ward down there. She's inside that bush. No? She's not inside that. She's actually pushing. Is she trolling? I think she's probably trolling. There can be a way. Okay. Alright. I think they're super tilted. They're just pushing because they're tilted. Alright. We can push mid now. And then that's it. Hey Bart, we can dive them on our tower. Unfortunately, we don't have flash up right now. I would like to make it a good flash play. We could stay topside. We could take every single camp right here in the jungle. So once again, that's gonna put us ahead while nothing is really happening on the map. We can take this camp here too. And the moment we push this out, hopefully my team will split push bot lane so we can actually dive whoever is coming topside. Three people are currently bot lane. Actually, 4 people are currently mid and bot. We can force this thing now. Okay, I have to leave now because I know that there's multiple people coming. can push next wave too. We've got the entire team on my back here. They're all like waiting inside the jungle. Nice. Okay, we can go back to base right now. We can afford the next item, which will be the Edge of the Night. And now I'm going to show you guys how much damage it actually does. So we have the ghostblade, which is lethality. We have the black cleaver because it's pretty much core. This is what you pretty much need in almost every game. Edge of the Night is what combines very well with this build because it gives health, it gives damage, and it gives you like an overall shield. And if you combine lethality with ghostblade, you will have like an insane amount of damage, especially if you're ahead of the game. Let's go top and 1v1 this guy. Oh, he's actually getting healed. Unfortunately, I didn't want to use my ignite. I think they had some sort of ward. They saw me coming. The best possible thing to do right now would be 4 people top and 1 guy bot lane. Would be the best solution. They're trying to scale up this game. Olaf's down. We can force the tower now. We've got like Echo bot lane taking tower 2, so 2 towers in 1. Nice. We can force the mid tower too. Just needs a wave here. They're pushing top side. Okay, that's fine. If they come close, we can just fight them. One more tower. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty much going to be GG at this point. We have all on the hips, we have all towers. Even if my teammates all make the mistake right now to die multiple times in a row, we will still 1v9, so... This guy trying to defend it, but there's nothing he can do. They have a really hard time getting those big creeps. Okay, they're actually getting multiple kills. Oh, I'm getting stunned on our tower. Wait, I was actually being stunned on our tower, but I don't know who actually stunned me. I've killed Lux, so she couldn't stun me. Olaf doesn't stun me either. I still think that Lux threw her Q before she died. Or it has to be a Bard who did a Q on me, but I don't see Bard in the stats anywhere. I think it must have been Lux throwing the Q before she actually died. Okay. Anyways, this is the second win setup together with the Doran shield up against the Gangplank. Honestly, I recommend this setup against any kind of matchup that pokes a lot. So yeah. Once again, I'll leave the full build in the description. Thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to check out my stream because I'm even streaming right now. I'm streaming almost every single day, so don't forget to check out my streams, guys, if you want to see like challenge elo gameplay. But anyways, thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys up in the next video. Peace.